As you may recall, we have the football average cell, and in the football average cell, the nucleus takes up roughly 10% of the available volume. So that means the nucleus will be a little bit smaller than this ball. Now, as I've said before, we don't have such a thing as an average cell. Therefore, we don't have an average cell contents. But if the average cell did exist and it was the size of this football, then the total membrane content of the cell would be nearly 44,000 square centimetres, or a square of 2.1 by 2.1 metres. However, on this scale, the membrane, which in life is about 4 to 10 nanometres thick, would still only be 0.08 millimetres thick, which is roughly the thickness of a hair. You should note that on the football scale, a hair would be about 80 centimetres across. Now, you may think that the biggest membrane in the cell would be the plasma membrane. Well, it's not. Of total cellular membrane, the plasma membrane makes up 3 to 4%, which on the football scale is a square of 39 by 39 centimetres. And in the cell, the big player, and it makes up nearly 50% of total membrane, is the rough endoplasmic reticulum. And on the football scale, that would be a square of 144 by 144 centimetres. Hence, as you can see, there is a lot of rough endoplasmic reticulum in cells. The Golgi accounts for about 8.5% of total cellular membrane, and on the football scale, that is a square of 61 centimetres. So the reason I've been doing all this stuff with bits of material and footballs is to get you thinking about what is going on in the cell, and to highlight just how much of the total cell membrane is rough endoplasmic reticulum and the Golgi.